Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, whatever you are, wherever you are, whoever you are, however you are. Hope you're all having a wonderful whatever. Anyway, it is time for episode 4, season 2 of the Versus Streams. Last episode Versus Stream, Brie Larson versus Kenzie Taylor. That brought a lot of attention, and it's not that I'm attention seeking, but I got a lot of positive feedback from the adult industry. So that's always a plus. I mean, I literally got praise from Axel Braun saying, "Thank you so much for appreciating our work." It's like, dude, you are so welcome, man. But yeah. So now we're bringing in the Battle of the Supermen, Homelander from The Boys versus Zack Snyder's Superman, because he is the current Superman. And also Snyder Cut's coming out. So big shout out to Zack Snyder and the Snyder Cut. He's been teasing a lot of it, and it's coming out in March, and I just can't freaking wait. I have an Infinity Gauntlet ring that I wish was real so I could just go forward just a little bit of time and start watching that thing, and it'd be like, yes. G-Fan, how you doing? I see you in the chat.
G-Fan.
Hey, G-Fan.
And so before I get this thing started, going to give a big shout out to Jane Theory, who is with us tonight.
Hello.
Who has recommended this lovely Versus stream. So she automatically gets herself a spot on the panel. Now, for those who are new to my channel, if you recommend a Versus stream that turns out to be one that can be used and one that can be aired and one that is a pretty close match between the combatants, I will go over it. If it's characters that I am aware of, know about, that's the only real stipulation. I will make it a Versus stream, and you will have a spot on the panel of that Versus stream. And so, yeah. So without further ado, let me introduce the rest of the panel. We got Geeky Pixie coming on for the first time. How you doing?
I'm doing very good.
All righty. Mongo, always a pleasure to have you back.
Glad to be here. Got a great crew here on the stream and in the chat too. Glad to see everybody.
Yep. I'm seeing Price is Right as well. Good to see you, buddy. And Riot Kitty, good to see you.
Hello.
And last but not least, and also was first, Jane Theory. How you doing?
Doing great. Happy to be here.
All righty. So we are also going to do some channel plugins. So Jane Theory, you're first.
Sure.
Plug your channel.
You can find me here on YouTube. I post movie and television reviews and pop culture commentary. You can also find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Jane Theory.
All righty. And I saw your most recent video where you had the TFS Vegeta on the beginning. It's like, I'm back, bitches! Yes. And I'm like, okay,
if
I could like her video 100 times with one account, I would. For that reason alone. And then I would give another 100 because she deserves it.
Oh, thank you.
And Geeky Pixie, give your channel a plug.
Yep, I do like AMVs, tributes to shows, movies that I'm into. You can pretty much find me with the same username, Geeky Pixie. I'm on Twitch, Geeky Pixie 9, and on Twitter with Geeky Pixie 9, where you can keep up with what I do.
Okie dokie. And she does some very cool tributes, folks. I've seen her videos. They're very cool. And she does anime stuff as well with her tributes. They're all around good music and good videos. So definitely, if one of my esteemed whatchamacallits are in the chat, because I am totally blanking out on what they're called. Mods, thank you, are in the chat. Start plugging the channels, because I might have to make Price is Right. Dude, you've been a good supporter of this channel. Guess what? You're a mod.
Promotion.
Da, 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 da.
Good stuff.
The sexy goth girl, good to see you. And J-Fan, you're also you've also been a good supporter of the channel, so you're also a mod too, buddy.
Huzzah!
Alrighty. Mongo, give yourself a actually no, let the women go first. Riot, give yourself a plug.
Hello, I am Riot Kitty, and I run a variety channel on YouTube. I do everything from coverage of art, animation design, and comparison videos of various source materials and adaptations. I also, draw, write, all that stuff. I even make AMVs myself sometimes. So I hope you guys all check it out. I am on YouTube at, Riot Kitty, not Riot Kitty with laser eyeballs. And on Twitter at Riot Kitty 1, because apparently Riot Kitty was already taken. So that's my plug, and thank you for having me on, Orange.
Alrighty. Sexy singer Mongo. Give yourself a plug.
well, thank you. I'm Mongo's Big Thanks. I'm just a dude. I like to chill out, do some stuff on YouTube. I love giant monsters. I mean, who doesn't love giant monsters? But I like talking about movies, comics. Occasionally, I'm not a huge comic person, but whatever I read, I like to talk about. Whatever I like to talk about. You can find me on YouTube at Mongo's Big Thinks. You can find me on Twitter at Mongo Thinks. Glad to be here.
Alrighty. And with that out of the way, let's get this shindig kicked off. We got Homelander from The Boys, the totally just fucked up version of what Superman could be. I don't even think Injustice Superman would probably kill this guy out of sheer annoyance. If he could, that's the question that we're here to find out. So we're going to give a little bit of brief background into him, because I had to actually look up his powers and abilities just to see if there's anything really there to go. He's basically a carbon copy of Superman with a few different traits. He's got the superhuman strength. He's got invulnerability. He's got superhuman speed and the superhuman stamina. I bet many of the ladies love that. He's got the heat vision, the X-ray vision, except that instead of lead, he can't see through zinc. One of the that's like so zinc. People take zinc supplements, don't they? How can you use your X-ray vision on people? It's weird. Superhuman hearing and smell, and his flight. So basically, yeah. So his weaknesses: he cannot see through zinc. Sonic frequencies kind of hurt his ears. So, well, that's for anybody with superhuman hearing. Extreme brute force. Basically, if there is another super out there that can beat the crap out of him and hit him and stuff, he might actually be knocked down and whatnot, and probably have to step up. Solid surface. He was unable to carry a hijacked plane to safety, suggesting that he is unable to use his full strength in flight, requiring a solid surface to take full advantage of his power. This was also seen when he was unable to stop a full weight of a falling bus and concrete debris brought down on top of him when he was levitating during his encounter with Kenji. Insecurities. Homelander's greatest weakness is his damaged mental state. He's a terrible childhood of growing up like a lab rat. He never had any actual friends, family, and that has left him mentally scarred. He can be manipulated by women, especially due to his longing for a mother figure. Stillwell, Becca, and Stormfront have all done this. Yeah, in some ways, very weirdly. he also has a need to be loved. Maeve and Stormfront were both able to use this to get him to do what they want. Stormfront was able to temporarily turn people against him and steal attention away from him. And, well, if you've seen The Boys, he was ready to fry that bitch. I mean, it's like, she's like, okay, calm your hemorrhoids there, bud. And, well, then they kind of had a super menage a trois. And
They broke an apartment.
Yeah.
They did the whole
bad walls, ceilings. I would have hated to be the cleanup crew and the housekeeping. And definitely don't shine a black light in that place.
Was there anything left?
Good point. Now, also, his psychotic need to be loved literally keeps him from killing everybody or from going Injustice Superman, because he made the threat. He made the threat. He's like, I will, or after Maeve threatened him, you continue to do this, I will release this video, which was on the plane where he threatened to kill everybody unless they sat their asses back down. And he's like, I'll kill everybody in this world. And she's like, no, you won't, because you need to be adored.
He just wants to be loved.
Exactly.
He ain't that bad.
His personality. I just love I'm on the wiki site for The Boys, and it's like, personality, inhuman fucking monster is the first line.
Wow.
Inhuman fucking monster. Becca Butcher to Homelander. I'm like, oh shit. That does basically explain him. I mean,
yeah,
that's him to a T, man.
Yeah.
And women. So, yeah, that is basically all the pertinent information that we that we need with Homelander.
The kid-friendly kind.
Say again?
The kid-friendly kind.
Yeah. I mean, yes, there is, because The Boys have done it, there is the freaking porn version of him as well.
Well, I mean, in the comics, they changed it in the show, but when Starbright was raped by the water guy, it was actually all three of the men that was supposed to have done it, but in the show, they only had one actor do it.
Oh, damn.
In the comics, it was supposed to be all of them were supposed to rape Starbright and keep her under control.
Holy shit.
Wow.
This just went dark. Alrighty, so, and we all know Superman, especially Zack Snyder Superman. He's got the kryptonite. Basically, this is the one fault I see with New 52 Superman. Only kryptonite or Kryptonian things can kill him.
So it's Kryptonian weapons.
I mean, it's slightly harder because that plane is blown up.
Yeah. And the thing is, folks, back when Doomsday was not Kryptonian, I'm actually old enough to remember this because it was late 90s. I read a lovely book that was also a humongous comic series that was different comics and splash pages, all of it, called The Death and Life of Superman, where Doomsday was not a Kryptonian. He was just a unknown assailant that was killing indiscriminately. And this thing was beating Superman to a bloody frickin' pulp. Not to mention, with one arm tied behind its back, it was able to take out the Justice League. So yeah, Superman back then was not God-modded, because when they made Doomsday a Kryptonian abomination, they God-modded Superman by saying, okay, only Kryptonian things can kill him. that is why I am now pro Batman whenever Batman is around and Superman is also around. But anyway, Superman, we all know that he has a heat vision, and one of his other weaknesses besides his weakness to kryptonite is not really a physical weakness. It's actually, well, a mental weakness.
His mom.
He's a hero. And that is actually going to play in the many scenarios of tonight's versus stream. So now that we've gotten all of Superman and Homelander out of the way, Jane, without giving any reasoning behind it, who would win, Homelander or Superman?
Homelander.
Okay. Geeky.
Superman.
Okay. Riot.
Homelander.
Okay. Mongo.
Superman.
Alrighty. And it's so shit. I think this is tied between you four.
Wow.
So me, honestly, I'm going for
Flip a coin.
I know, right? I actually asked a friend of mine who isn't going to be on the stream, but I confer with her all the time before my streams, and it's like, okay, before I start, who's winning? And she'll give me her, and she said Homelander, but me, I'm also going Superman. Now, with that out of the way, let's put a little bit of reasoning behind it. Jane, what's your reason for picking Homelander?
Well, I think one of the biggest differences between the two comes to integrity, scruples, values, things of that nature. And Homelander has none. So he's essentially unlimited in terms of what he's willing to, the capacity, how far he's willing to go. There just is no boundary. And Superman is fundamentally different in that way, I think.
Well, if this was any other Superman except for Zack Snyder's, I would agree with you. Remember, this is Zack Snyder's Superman, so this one has killed.
He has. However, it was to save bystanders, right?
Yes.
So he still has that limitation.
In a sense, yes, I can see that.
There's something he wants to protect. There's something he values still. And that can be a weakness.
Very true. Alrighty. Geeky, what was your choice? Or your choice was Superman. Give us a why.
Superman. Why? Well, Homelander has that one weakness, like you said. He can't use his full strength in the air. What's where Superman always fight?
Very true.
He usually fights in the air.
Riot.
Well, I think I chose Homelander because, well, yes, they both have invulnerabilities. I from watching The Boys and from watching the Man of Steel Batman versus Superman, I believe Homelander can take a hit better than Superman. I'm just going to say that right now, because if you get both of them punched or both of them lasered, well, neither of them would be mortally wounded. Homelander would be the one still on his two legs and ready to throw another punch.
Interesting.
That is just my analysis. So,
yeah. Mongo.
Well, I believe that Superman will win. Mostly, I'm basing this off I've watched The Boys, the show, and I'm familiar with Zack Snyder, the DC universe movies with Superman, Man of Steel, I guess. I think really based off of Man of Steel, I'm not convinced that Homelander is going to be able to put out enough damage to take down Superman, just based off of Superman surviving the world engine in Man of Steel. I feel like that's some pretty crazy stuff. And I feel like Superman can out-endure, has the greater endurance, I guess, durability in this matchup, at least.
Yeah. And me, I picked Superman. And you all make good points. One of his weaknesses is he is a hero. And it is very true, as Jane said, Homelander could use that if the situation presents itself. Now, however, Homelander does have the weakness of not being able to flourish fully or full potential in the air, which is supposedly supposed to be that idiot's domain. Also, if Superman knows about his insecurities and such, yes, he could use it against him. Also, Superman or Homelander, another weakness that honestly was not listed in the wiki, which should have been, he's never had a real challenge. Sure, Stormfront is... Now, I'm going by the boys' show, not the comic, because, well, I've never read the comic. Now, I don't know if he's ever fought the Stormfront in the comic, which I know to be a dude. So that just makes this whole thing weirder, especially from the show's point of view. So it's like, has he ever been truly challenged? Has he ever had to fight somebody who could literally smack him back, throw him through buildings, pound him into a pulp kind of fight? Has he ever been in that kind of situation? Where Superman, he has. He has fought gods and titans and other such beings. He's fought Doomsday, got his ass kicked, and eventually, yes, he did die, but he did that to sacrifice himself. I'm pretty sure he would have lived if he would have just stabbed that thing in the head with a spear. Now, the only reason why he lost in the heat vision fight against Doomsday was Doomsday had 3 holes where all that heat was coming out of, not just 2. I mean, yeah.
Go while you laughing.
I had that image in my mind of Doomsday with the laser eyes in the mouth. I'm like, that's.
Are you sure it wasn't because I mentioned 3 holes there, Mom?
Well, yeah, 3 holes. That contributed to that. It definitely contributed.
Here at Orange Hat Reviews, we do occasionally get dirty. Anyway, so this is a good and it is a close fight. And if Superman is going up against Homelander and Homelander decides to go fuck all, like, say, Zod did, well, we already know that Superman will kill if forced to. And I'm pretty sure that Homelander, as invulnerable as he is, could possibly have his neck snapped. I mean, he's not, or he may be invulnerable to nukes and all other such shit. But when it comes to superpowered beings, I'm pretty sure he can, if one is strong enough, I'm pretty sure one could snap his neck. So,
yeah, would Superman actually be able to get in close enough to snap his neck? I mean, they are both aerial combatants, and the Zod thing was completely situational. So,
well, yes, but here's the thing. Again, Homelander is actually weaker in the air because he cannot use, or he needs a solid surface in order to draw or order to use his full strength. If Superman gets him in a chokehold, he is done. He can't just use all of his strength and whatnot. He can't really build up.
Speed. Just
getting close to him.
Speed.
They're both close quarter combat.
Yeah,
yes,
like
they are
I'm
both.
not thinking about super strength, more like speed, agility, that kind of a thing.
Well, freaking Superman, how fast, or let's see here, flight. Okay, Mach 2 is Homelander's top speed. Superman was, I just knocked out my headphones. Superman is, I believe, gotten to, well, in, this is Zack Snyder's universe, I believe he popped up to Mach 4, if I remember correctly, in Man of Steel alone. I mean, he was, or when he took off from the Air Force Base, he hit Mach 1 pretty damn quick. He was hitting Mach 2 pretty damn quick. And he was already hitting Mach 3 by the time he hit outer atmosphere. So it's like, oh, shit.
He is quick.
Yeah, so I think that Superman definitely does have the advantage when it comes to speed and flight over Homelander's speed and flight. Now, if Homelander wanted to hide in a freaking lead cage, maybe he might be able to hide from Superman. But then again, superhuman hearing, heartbeats, and all that other shit. These guys can't hide from each other.
Nope.
I think
So,
in terms of Superman's real strength in this situation, I think it has more to do with experience too, because
yes.
Homelander is used to fighting regular smuggler people, not putting in too much effort.
Weaklings.
Right.
Yeah.
And Superman has fought everyone who can actually challenge him. So that's an incredible difference between the two.
That is
more so than even individual abilities.
And that is another one of my things. Homelander has never had a challenge. He's never fought anybody who can really give him that challenge, where Superman has. So that's my reasoning why Superman would actually take this fight. Because mostly experience, and also they kind of gave Homelander a little too much vulnerability when it came to giving him some weaknesses. I mean, all Superman really needs to do is just scream right next to him, and he's done. He would blow freaking Homelander's eardrums.
No, it's a very specific frequency. I think it's not just screaming, because
considering Superman can scream at supersonic levels, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
dude,
but how would you know that? It just
because he would be going off, or as he fights Homelander, he would be learning from Homelander what his own, or that this guy is a lot like me in so many ways. So what are chances are he might have the same hearing and smelling and all that other stuff. I mean, if I'm sorry, I'm looking at the superhuman smell. Homelander possesses an amazing olfactory sense, well beyond that of a human. For both Huey and Starlight, he was able to tell they were afraid and nervous by smelling that their adrenaline had increased. It's like, dude, if I freaking fart, you are dead.
Now, I like to bring up, Jane Theory kind of brought up something there earlier with how experienced Superman is. And, I don't know how much stock we want to put into the Justice League, but in, that movie, Superman, he gets revived. Spoiler alerts for that movie. He doesn't stay dead, guys. He doesn't stay dead. But basically, he comes up, head to head with Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg. Granted, they're all pretty similar, but when the Flash gets into the mix, Superman, he realizes, oh, snap, okay. Well, maybe not, oh, snap. He's like, oh, okay, this guy can move really fast. Let me react to him.
He was more of like
scare the crap out of him,
Flash is running thinking, I'm out of this fight. He can't keep it with me. And the look of Flash's face when Superman just turns slowly towards him was priceless.
Yeah, he's like, I see you. And he's like, oh, what the fuck moment.
And then he went right for his ankles.
Yeah. One thing I do like about Zack Snyder's Justice League, because he actually admitted this is not going to be a pussy Flash like Justice League,
Oh God, that
where
was
it's like
nice.
I just push people and run away. It's like I also don't like bugs, and I'm like,
Yeah.
he wasn't
then
even
what the
smart.
fuck are you doing?
Right.
They didn't even make him smart, and Barry Allen is insanely smart.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, he
sassy,
li-
but he's
I think what they
smart.
did, unfortunately, this happens more often than you like. You
That
take
was
the
Flash
name,
Jr.
but then you slap another character on it. I think what they did was that we want Barry Allen, but then somewhere in Lost
That,
in
yeah,
Translation,
that was literally
okay,
Kid
let's do
Flash.
Wally West. So
Yeah, that was literally Kid
Yeah.
Flash.
yeah, I don't
Justice.
debate that.
Ezra Miller's just not a good Flash. Well,
That's it.
he
I
wasn't
agree.
he wasn't a good Flash in Justice League.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
think he
looking
is at all.
forward. I'm looking forward to seeing
I
his version in the Snyder cut,
I mean, you have to
because
prove a lot, honestly, because I've seen him act, and I don't think he's all that good.
I
Agreed.
think they should.
trust me, his acting skill sucks in many things. Now, Grant Gustin is a better. What? How did we get the Flash versus Flash? Anyway, Grant Gustin is the better Flash. Don't get me wrong. That dude is, yes, he's the much better Flash. But back to the other ones. Yes,
Did you
this
mention
is.
the healing ability or the healing speed between the two?
Honestly, I do not know how. Or let's see here. They
Well,
don't actually.
I
Let's
thought
see.
Homelander healed pretty fast, honestly.
Yeah.
Because that would be a factor as well.
Like Stormfront laser beamed his chest, and he's like, "Oh yeah." Uh-huh.
No, that was he laser beamed her.
No, it was her. Like something. I don't remember.
Like
Like,
electricity
She told-
that hurt him. But
oh wait, no, I'm mixing them up.
Yeah.
yeah, she wasn't
Yeah,
using her full strength though.
She like punched
Yeah.
a hole through him or something.
They boinked, and he was kind of shocked at how strong she was. So that's basically kind of how it went. And I just love her. Just laser my fucking tits. Like,
Yeah.
yikes! We got a masochistic Nazi here.
Yeah.
Um,
I think he was shocked that
laser
he
it.
was crazy as he is.
Say what?
I feel he was shocked that he found someone as crazy as he is.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
she's
Kim
even
Jong-un,
worse.
Yeah.
I think she's even worse than he is.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Yeah, she's worse.
She was
She's
a
more
literal
strategic.
fucking nut.
Yeah, she's
She was
more
a l-
strategic than
yeah.
he is. He's Mr. Like, I don't get my way, I get angry. She uses the media.
Yeah, she's also a literal freaking Nazi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's crazier than he is.
I mean, when she freaking goes to his kid and mentions the white it's like the white genocide. I'm like, now this is just getting beyond ridiculous. But thankfully, the freaking media got out, or she got outed to the media, and she's like, "Fucking!" It's like, what happened? What happened? What happened? Please tell me
It's
something
because,
good happened. And
people
oh my
used
god, that was
the- got her to admit it and got her to where everyone can hear it. All her followers who thought she was the queen or the goddess turned out to be
Yeah.
just another Nazi.
And I just love how one of those people actually said it in the voice. It's like, I know we call a lot of people Nazis, but she's an actual Nazi, so I'm kind
That
of
was
out
like
of that one.
The funniest.
And I'm like, oh my
what's on
god,
Twitter.
really? Say that again?
It's like what's going on with Twitter where everyone says it. I think that's what that reference was from.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, man. How it's like, really? So this is now that we're trying to get back into the fight. I mean, we also do witty banter here, folks, to press the time or to keep the time or to, what am I trying to say? Yeah, I just blanked. We're still going. So anyway, Homelander versus Superman. Where would we see this fight taking place?
In the middle of a crowded area for sure.
Hmm?
Just a city with tall skyscrapers, because both of them seem to love trashing those. That's it. It's always in a big city with fucking skyscrapers.
Especially with Homelander at the end of season 2. I can do what I want. I can do what I want.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that moment.
Funny thing is, that was actually supposed to be the ending of season 1 after Stillwell died. And it's like, what? And it's like, he is truly that pathetic. Damn.
Or if he doesn't get his way, he's just Mr. No.
It's like, I can do what I want. I can do it. It's like, I feel so sorry for whoever's at the on street level right now. I mean, actually, no. I feel sorry for the people 5 miles over. This is a superpowered being. So if he shoots, it's probably gonna knock a building over. I don't know.
Or shoot down an airplane. It's just.
Have we all?
It's like, oh my god, we got air turbulence.
Have we seen Hancock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely remember Hancock
climbing the mountaintop, and he literally throws that chick off of him. Then you see pink, 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 like 3 holes in the freaking top of his trailer. It's like, holy shit, dude! He could have killed that chick.
I don't think he cared.
All I remember was Will Smith being like a hobo. That's literally all I remember.
Well, yeah, he was a hobo. But he was more of a god. Well, demigod, really.
Yeah, they were more.
And if he ever
I call them magna gods because I call them magnet gods because the closer they are to each other, the less powerful they are. But the further away they are from each other, the more powerful they are.
Here is my magnum condom for my magnum dong.
I said magnet, not magnum.
Oh.
Where's your head at, Riot?
It's in space with Superman.
Also, that's another thing. Superman can actually survive in space or at least high atmosphere.
I don't know if Homelander can. I mean, there wasn't any situation where he needed to go to space, but
yeah. What were you saying, Geeky?
Didn't Homelander just hold his breath when he had to go to space?
Wait, did he have to go to space? I don't remember that.
I don't remember him ever having to go to space.
Yeah, me neither.
In the boys, or in the show anyway.
Comics? I don't.
Maybe in the comics. I don't think it ever showed in the show.
So Superman can drag him into space.
Just put him up there and just watch him just sit there and freeze because he'll die. It's like, all right, well, you're done.
He goes the way of cars.
Most anticlimactic fight ever.
It's like, there you go. Well, I still do out of 10s, so yeah. And we'll get to that closer to the end of the stream. So, how many of you? I know Riot Kitty's not because she's not really a Snyder, or she's not really the Snyder fan. But how many of you guys and gals, guy and gals, are looking forward to Snyder Cut?
Oh, I am.
I am.
I am, even though I'm not quite a fan. I just want to see how the 2 versions differ.
Well, the fact that it's been insanely long. Holy crap, 4 hours, over 4 hours.
Oh, I wanted it to be longer. I want all of it.
I'm kind of, part of me is glad that the theater that I'm going to isn't getting it, because I would not be able to hold that long at home. I can pause when I want.
Oh,
maybe they'll build in an
me.
intermission. That's what they often do.
No, imagine if you have
to get a big bucket of popcorn.
I would have the biggest. If they would actually bring it to my theater, and I am praying that they eventually do, because hopefully my local tyrant will no longer be in office. I mean, they are trying to have him arrested right now. But if they eventually do start opening up the theater again, because support your small town theaters, folks. They really need it.
Oh, yeah. I miss my small town theaters.
My small town theater is a $7 ticket. Unless it's 3D, then it's $9.
That's how much I go to the big one during Tuesdays.
Mine
mean-
is like $10, $12. It's a little bit bigger chain, but
Yeah, me or our tickets, it's like $7, and also for the biggest bucket of popcorn with free refills, $7.
I can
Ooh.
get my own food.
And it's like
sandwich and
they
bring
got-
it in.
yeah, they got good prices in my little stretch of New York paradise. That's nothing like the cities. Anyway, no, seriously, it's nothing like the cities. I live up in the Adirondacks, folks. I'm not afraid to dox myself. Because if you guys want to come at me. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it because you'd probably freeze your tushes off, especially now. But I'm crazy enough to walk on ice. Are you? I did an ice walk for my 300 subscriber mark.
really?
Yeah. Or was it 500? I can't remember which. But anyway, once you get up to 600s, like Riot Kitty recently did, congratulations on 600.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, you start, it's like, now you just got to get that final climb up to 1,000. And me, it's like, yep, I just want 2,000 watch hours before the year's end. Didn't quite get there, and they dropped a huge chunk of my watch time hours. They dropped it like by freaking 200 hours. I'm like, please give me those back. I needed them. But they do that at the end of the year.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
do
I
that.
get that. Like, I don't have a lot of watch hours because I wasn't really on YouTube for half a year. So,
Yeah. Well, school and whatnot, it's understandable. School is important. Unless they're trying to bullshit subjugate or indoctrinate your mind with all these gender studies and nonsense stuff.
Ugh.
My cousin, small side stuff, folks. My cousin recently is like, fuck this right now. I'm no longer doing this shit because she wants to be a lawyer. And they literally have a freaking class where you gotta admit that you're evil, basically, because you're white.
Wow.
Or if you're white, it's like
A class?
That sucks.
it's part of it was part of one of those stupid sensitivity classes. You're white, you gotta admit you got privilege.
What
It's
the
like she was like, yeah, whoever came up with them, fuck off. I'm out. And she went straight to the dean. They're like, well, because of it's like, no, you guys should have a spine. And if you're going to force us to do this for a law degree, man, I'll go someplace else. And she's now currently looking for another place.
Because it doesn't teach anything. It doesn't have anything to do with what's actually happening. Because there are issues, particularly in the criminal justice system, but that's not going to solve it.
I know. It's
How about facts and information? When did that become the thing that you don't talk about in school?
Yeah. It's just ridiculous. But now back to the stream. Sorry for that little sideways, folks.
yeah.
We are 43 minutes, almost 44 minutes, so I'm going to catch with the chat because, well, I do try to engage with the chat. We got prices right. I'm Latin, so white adjacent, soul assassin.
I mean, if you're white, whether you're Latin or not, right?
Yeah. Thing is, technically, because I was born there, I'm German. So, yeah. I was born in Germany to American parents who happened to be stationed over there at the time. So, yeah. Alrighty. $7 tickets, Orange Hat reviews. So, you're going to take us to the movies? Put it this way. If everybody comes up to freaking Tupper Lake, and the theaters are open, I will take your asses to the movies.
If you can afford the plane ticket to get to Orange Hat, then you got a deal. Or,
Or just-
however you're going to get
Or
there.
just rent a car and drive your asses up.
Yeah.
Is it snowing there?
No, but it is single-digit weather.
Oh, I want snow though. You almost had me. We gotta get the snow.
There's a lot of snow. I mean, I have to look, or when I'm looking out my windows, I'm looking at icicles that are 4 feet long.
Ooh. That sounds like
I mean, I have 8 to 12 foot long icicles on one side of the house right now. So yeah.
Are you
Well,
taking pictures of it?
I did take some pictures. I put them on my Facebook. I could take them and I'll send them to you guys. And you know what? I'll do that right now. Fuck
You
it. Fuck it, I'm
should.
doing it. Soul Assassin reminder: the thoughts and statements made on the show isn't to be taken seriously. We're professionals here, kinda.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, it's another reason why I have one of these banners. Well, obviously, there are some exceptions. If you're not 18 or older, get the heck out. It used to say get the fuck out, but I decided to be a little nicer because, well, I had a couple of youngsters come in here and I told them that you want to come up here and debate and defend your position. We're like minors, so it's like get the fuck off my channel. Don't ever come to I'm blocking your asses from my channel.
Mm-hmm.
It set me off, folks. I mean, if you really want the full context, just go to my channel, look up the video, time for a serious discussion. That will actually give you the full freaking context. Not getting into it now because we're kind of having fun right now. So yeah, Price is right. You've been very active. M20 or M2021. In this fight, Stormfront may interfere. She cheats and wouldn't approve if Homelander was losing the fight. Good thing that bitch is missing her legs, her arms, and most of her face. So yeah. I mean, Homelander's son kind of did right by him in that one. My question, what is Homelander's full limit of his powers, or is he limitless like Supes? Supes isn't limitless. Superman isn't limitless. He can actually burn himself out. He just needs to stay in the sun to stop himself from burning out. That's the wonderful thing about Superman. They actually did give him a limit to his powers, except that one that they had in Supergirl, which was just god-awfully cringe. And now they have a Superman and Lois of that same Superman. It's like, are you going to restore him back to his alpha kryptonite status, or are you going to keep
male feminist Superman?
Yeah, are you going to keep that male feminist bullshit that says, I was fighting you all out and you still beat me? It's like, bullshit. If you were fighting her all out, you would have killed her.
Against Superman.
Sorry, that's just.
I don't know.
That's just the way it is.
Older than he is technically.
Technically, yes.
But I don't like that show. They really gave basically Superman's backstory to her.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I was like, I watched the intro. I was like, seriously?
I watched that show and I did like a 20 freaking minute video on how that show earlier on my channel. This is pre-thumbnail era, I believe. On how badly that show shot itself in the foot. And it didn't just shoot itself in the foot. It took a shotgun and blew its whole foot freaking off.
Wait, did any of you guys see like that Supergirl, what was it? I don't know, season 5 or 6 trailer with the dude who's like sliding. Is just sliding with his knees on there. He's like, ah. It's just like lasers.
No. Never did.
Oh, I feel like I
saw
that.
That was an actual show, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah, but I did see. Yeah, but I did see. I think it was what's his name, the Brainiac idiot. I mean, that kid literally went Leroy Jenkins in the show, and I'm like, oh, shut your freaking mouth.
Well, he was
it's like, dude,
so.
Any form of Brainiac should never scream that out. That's like, oh my god, dude. Seriously, you're supposed to be one of the smartest things in the universe.
Poor Brainiac. He always keeps getting shafted.
In this one, he literally...
They really like, what the heck did they do to Brainiac?
Basically, the
Brainiac
only way...
died.
Or if I was to fully unload on Supergirl right now, let's just say that there's a couple
we need to do
friends.
Superman, not Supergirl.
Yeah. Let's just move on. I care about some friendships right now, so I would like to keep them. So yeah, Superman and whatnot. Oh wait, let's recheck in chat. G-Fan. Oh damn it, you had to leave. Take it easy, buddy. Hope you have a good one. And Soul Assassin, of course, picked Batman. It's like, dude.
No fair. I got Batman.
We already did Batman versus Iron Man. We also did freaking Grim Knight versus the Punisher. Why weren't you around with those ones? Wait, I think he was. But anyway, so we are getting to 51 minutes. Holy crap. This one flew.
Yeah.
But only because we put a hell of a lot of filler in there. All right, so let's get to the out of 10s. Jane.
Yes.
Out of 10, how many would Homelander win? How many would Superman win?
Whew. Out of 10. I think Homelander... Taking into consideration everything we've said, he would probably win. I'm going to say 4 out of 10.
Okay. And Soul Assassin is correct with this assessment. You guys get, or if I get 700, I'll do another rant video.
I don't know what I'm going to do for my 600 one. Still thinking.
Just do another do a live stream and spread that love all the way across all your social media platforms. That's my advice.
Okay.
I mean, invite people on and all that lovely stuff. Also, go on camera.
I don't like going on camera.
I mean, we saw your
maybe
hand
for like
draw.
a 1K one, but
Okay, 1K. All right.
Okay.
People, get right, Kitty, to 1K, and she'll go on camera. You heard it here.
no, it's safe.
He only
Where
said
the word maybe.
All right, maybe. Anyway, Geeky Pixie could so freaking frame you right now because you guys, like I said, your voices are so much alike.
and the crowd is quiet.
Geeky Pixie, that was your cue to frame her. Anyway.
Yay.
Geeky, out of 10, who or how many does Superman, how many does Homelander win?
I think Homelander would probably win maybe 2 or 3 out of 10 against Superman.
Alrighty. Right. How many out of 10?
I'm going to go a little higher. 5 out of 10. It'd be an even split.
50-50. Nice. Mungo.
All right, I'm gonna be generous to Homelander. I think Superman wins 7 out of 10 times. I think there are some scenarios where Homelander could get a win, but I think Superman takes it.
All right. And me, I'll actually give it a 6-4 because there are certain scenarios where Homelander, if he feels that he needs an edge, he'll go full Zod. He'll just start slaughtering people. And that could give Superman pause. And, well, then there you go. That could, or we all know that Homelander is a killer. So he would go in for the kill if he felt like he absolutely needed to get it done quick. So yes, there are some scenarios where he could do it. Plus, if those idiots in the military decided to go key red like they did in BVS, Superman only freaking healed because the sun decided to get around the planet in time. I believe they tried nuking Homelander and he just walked away.
Yep, that's what I was saying with his healing. I'm like, yeah, he's got better healing.
Yeah. So if those idiots in the Pentagon decide to go key red, where the president, Patrick Wilson, who is also the Ocean Master and Aquaman, decides to say, God help us all. Yeah, funny thing about that, folks. The Zack Snyder verse, Patrick Wilson was two different characters.
I like that. So, that's neat.
Yeah, he was Ocean Master. He was Ocean Master and he was the president.
Aquaman 2. Ocean Master's running for president? What? Or well, that's already happened. Never mind. But
yeah, it's like, dude.
I could just imagine like the Ocean Master, and he's just wearing a tie. Like that's it. That's the only addition.
That would be hilarious. In Aquaman 2, instead of going against other Atlanteans, he's going against the land, because now that Ocean Master is the president, he'll use the surface dwellers to take out Aquaman.
Yeah, there you go. Now, so basically we are now all basically in agreement that Superman would pull out the majority of the wins. Except for one who decided to go 50-50, which I believe was Riot.
Yes,
so
I go 50-50.
You're the weakest link. Goodbye. No, just kidding.
No.
You're voted off the island.
Yeah, but okay, I do, after hearing the argument, okay, I'm leaning a little bit more towards Superman, but I still say it's 50-50. Just
hey, 50, like I said, where's my other banner here? I say it all the time. Different opinions are welcome. I am not the overlord of this channel when I have other guests on. Then again, I am the overlord because I can kick your asses out and on a whim, but I won't. Anyway, it seems that somebody's computer doesn't like me.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, that was me. It was
okay.
my computer keeps asking, like, because I'm charging my phone using my computer, and it keeps asking me. It's like, do you want this device? I'm like, yes, I plugged it in.
Nice. So we are wrapping up, and Superman basically is taking this one because, well, let's face it, folks, they did kind of cuck Homelander with that whole flight thing. It's like, I can't carry this freaking plane. I need to bounce off the... I can accidentally fly it into it. It's like, dude, you're... Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a more interesting nerf as opposed to Superman. It's like, oh, it can only be killed with kryptonite weapons. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, I know that. It's like, dude, if he can have his... Or if another Kryptonian could have his neck snapped, I'm pretty sure that Superman could, too, if he meets somebody strong enough.
Yeah.
Wasn't Superman killed by Wonder Woman's sword? That is not a Kryptonian weapon.
Very true.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a really good sword.
That's like what Wonder Woman said. We have dealt with their kind before.
I've killed things from other planets before, yeah. And she actually cut off a Kryptonian, or she cut up a Kryptonian pretty damn good.
So what is that sword made out of?
It's a god killer. Oh, no, wait. She's the god killer.
Diana's the god killer.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you.
With English Aries with a furry mustache.
David Thewlis as Aries just... No, that just did not work. Yeah, that was Professor Lupin. He played Aries.
I know. I think he was good as, like, you know, pretending to be a nice proper English chap, but
no, he was Aries. Yeah, I thought it was Zeus for a second.
But I think they should have chosen a different actor for, like, the actual Aries.
Yeah, they should have given him. It's like, I'm
So
wearing
Ares
this
doesn't have,
skin.
yeah, Ares doesn't have lightning.
No,
They use
but
lightning
he
in
did
that.
take
That's
it
only if
after
it's
Zeus
Zeus.
died.
Yeah, so it was like should have
The
just used
god,
that as
or
Zeus being the manipulator from the beginning would have been a better twist
yeah.
instead of Ares
So-
being Zeus.
So speaking of Lupin and Harry Potter and stuff,
Lupin.
that's actually a good segue into the closure, because stay tuned for 2 weeks, folks, because we're taking the 2 baddest dark wizards and pitting them up against each other. Grindelwald versus Voldemort. And it's going to be that Jason, or it's not going to be that Mads Mikkelsen Grindelwald.
If they're related.
No, they aren't. No. It's going to be the Johnny Depp, the real fucking Grindelwald, versus Ray Fiennes Voldemort. And before you all ask, no, this is not going to, or Voldemort's not going to have his Horcruxes. Because that would kind of make it redundant.
Oh, that's happened.
So, does anybody on the current panel want in on that versus stream in 2 weeks?
Yeah, if I'm not doing anything, yeah, I know quite a bit about Voldemort. I read all the books.
Okie dokie. So, Geeky Pixie, I'll type you in. Jane, any interest?
No, I don't know as much about those characters, but I'll listen in.
Alrighty. Riot?
Well, I do know a lot about Voldemort. I unfortunately don't know much about Grindelwald. I just
Seen the movie
saw
the
the
other day.
cameo in the Fantastic Beasts, so I think I'm gonna have to pass on that one, honestly.
Okie dokie. That's okay. Mongo.
Yeah, I think I'll have to sit that one out. I'm not a huge wizard kind of man. I'm a Megazord kind of man, but not wizards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah,
why I
that
said
makes
it like that, but you know, wizard.
Yeah. Alrighty. And that will lead this to its conclusion, where I will let each panelist plug their channel one last time, beginning with Jane Theory, because Jane was the recommender of this stream. So, Jane, give your channel one last plug.
Yeah, you can find me here on YouTube, where I post movie and television reviews and some pop culture commentary. I also host a coffee and chill stream called Just Topics with Jane on Saturdays at 8 Central, discussing the hottest topics of the week. And tomorrow it'll be a Valentine's edition version of that. Later on at 6 Central, you can find me with Rogue Entertainment, where we discuss various pop culture controversies. You can also find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Jane Theory.
Alrighty. Geeky?
Hello, yeah, you can find me pretty much on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch at Geeky Pixie. I do basically anime tributes, movie tributes, shows, and stuff I'm into. And pretty much stream basically Battlefront 2 on Star Wars pretty much whenever I get a chance. And you can find me on Twitter, where I'm basically active.
Alrighty. Riot?
Hello, I'm Right Kitty, and I mainly am on YouTube, and I also have a Twitter at RightKitty1. I am a variety channel with a main focus on art, writing, and design, and I hope you guys all check me out. I am just about done with the last of my long overdue videos for my hiatus, so I hope you guys all check out any new content that comes that I develop. So,
Mongo?
All right. And you know, if you ever want to do Megazord versus Voldemort, I'd totally be down for that stream, you know.
that sounds awesome.
Sounds
Anyway.
insane, but awesome at the same time.
Poor Voldemort, no chance.
Just make a giant,
Yeah,
make a
just
Nagini
step on
giant or something. I don't know. Make my snake grow or my Nagini grow.
That just does not. Okay,
Yeah,
Mongo.
it didn't
That
come out
did
right.
not
you know.
sound.
Well, remind me of that, right? Yeah, the thing.
Cue George Takei.
Oh my. But anyhow, I'm Mongo from Mongo's Big Thinks. I like to chill out on YouTube. I make some videos every now and then. I like to stream some stuff, whether it's games or just talking with people. I have a lot of fun on here. You can find me on YouTube at Mongo's Big Thinks, and you can find me on Twitter at Mongo Thinks.
Yeah, I think you started something, Mongo, up.
Mighty Morphin Power Wizards. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, also, I do want to cover this. This actually was a pre-stream comment from Ancient One. I am very sorry I didn't mention this during the stream, buddy, but I am getting to it before we end. He or she or whoever it is had to say, if you're bringing pre-crisis Superman in this, Homelander is going to get away more than just smoked. Or get way more than just smoked.
Yeah, he'll get vaporized.
Yeah, he did get vaporized, basically. That was the general consensus in this one. Except for Riot, because she thinks that he deserves half a chance. Anyway, folks, thank you all for tuning in. GFan84, Ancient One, Price is Right Review, Soul Assassin. Who else was here? J or M2021, and anybody who catches this in the replay. If you like this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts and your votes down in the comment section below. Who do you think would win? Tell me your reasons why, out of 10s, all that stuff. And stay tuned for 2 weeks from now, where we do cover Voldemort versus Grindelwald. Or as they say, Grindelwald.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Geeky Pixie will be returning for that one. And this has been Orange Hat Reviews and the awesome panel. And we will catch you all on the next one. And until then, stay humble, folks.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.